Namaste and Siddhi Pranam. Welcome to today's topic, which is benefit of practicing yogic lifestyle during pregnancy. So let's just briefly look into all the kind of benefits that yoga has during pregnancy. And it's important from an aspect that you understand the benefits and you know, because what I have personally seen from my experiences in life, that when the benefits of anything that registers in our mind, sooner or later we tend to go and move towards those particular practices. And once you understand the key benefits, it can really act as a very powerful tool for you to convince mothers or encourage mothers to opt for more and more yogic practices and yogic lifestyle, especially during pregnancy. So number one benefit comes on to the physical health of the mothers. That would be muscle toning and flexibility. So muscle toning, yoga involves a lot of asanas and gentle stretching and contracting and lengthening various kind of glute muscles. So yoga, when we do a regular practice of yoga, it really helps us improve the muscle tone, flexibility, and overall body strength. And this can be really particularly beneficial during pregnancy as it is going to help support the additional weight that mother is going to have on her body due to the changes in the weight gain, and also when the center of gravity shifts for mother, this muscle strength and flexibility really helps her sustain to those kind of change. Now, core strength is another key area where pregnancy places a lot of increased demand on our core muscles, and especially the abdominal muscles, and also the muscles of the pelvic floor. So certain yoga postures like when we do modified plank or cat cows and pelvic tilts, all these help strengthen core muscles and provides stability and support to the spine and the pelvis. And posture alignment is another great benefit, and as our body is undergoes a lot of changes in terms of alignment also, especially during pregnancy. So maintaining a proper posture becomes very crucial during pregnancy, and yoga helps us doing just the same, because it brings more body awareness and also promotes good posture by strengthening the muscles that support our spine. And when we do standing and seated poses in yoga, all of that encourages proper alignment, and which can also at times alleviate discomfort and prevent our body from excessive strain onto certain areas of our body. Balance and stability is another core benefit of practicing yoga. So as the hormonal changes and the growing baby can affect mother's balance, so when there are yoga poses that actually promote balance in our body, such as tree poses, tree pose or modified warrior pose, all those postures or triangle poses, all these postures really help us improve the stability and coordination. So it also enhances our balance during pregnancy, and it also reduces the risk for pregnant women or mothers to fall or injure themselves during pregnancy. Now, next add-on benefit is endurance and stamina. So pregnancy and childbirth really require physical endurance, and regular yoga practice can help improve the cardiovascular fitness and stamina for the mother and prepare her body for the demands of labor and delivery. And when we practice holding postures and flowing through the sequences in yoga classes, we gradually build endurance and contribute, which contributes to stronger and fit physical body. So breath control is another great benefit because it provides oxygenation. So yogic breathing techniques that we do in yoga, those are pranayamas, which focus consciously on the control of breath. When we practice deep diaphragmatic breathing or long deep breathing, or alternative nostril breathing, all those breathing practices increase oxygen intake and improves the circulation, and also delivers vital nutrients to the muscles and the organs. So this oxygenation enhances the physical performance and also supports overall physical well-being during the pregnancy. Another great benefit is joint health and mobility. So pregnancy hormones such as relaxin can cause increased joint laxity, which leads to joint instability and discomfort. So here yoga helps really maintain joint health and mobility by gently moving the joints through full range of motion, and also mindful stretching and controlled movements in certain yoga postures also elevate stiffness from the joints and improve the stability in the joints, and also reduce the risk of injury. Pregnancy also nurtures emotional balance among women. So pregnancy is a profound time of emotional and hormonal changes, and nurturing those emotional balance and is very essential for the well-being of both the mother and the developing baby. So practicing yoga and adopting a yogic lifestyle can also be greatly beneficial in promoting emotional balance for mothers during pregnancy. So some ways in which yoga promotes that emotional well-being is, number one is stress reduction. So pregnancy brings about a lot of increased amount of stress on the mom's body as well as mind. And also there is a lot of anxiousness at times due to many factors like hormonal changes, physical discomfort, or anticipation of upcoming challenges in life, or there are maybe present moms do have at times, a lot of women have challenges with relationships and finances and etc., etc. And upon all of that, the physical and hormonal and other changes are there. So yoga in this case really offers and becomes kind of a very effective tool to manage and reduce stress. And the practice of asanas, pranayama, and meditation altogether really help mothers to activate the relaxation response, lower the stress hormones in the body, and promote a sense of calm and well-being. Mindfulness is another great benefit of yoga, as yoga really encourages a sense of mindfulness, which is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. And pregnancy can evoke a range of emotions, and practicing mindfulness allows the pregnant women to acknowledge and accept their feelings without becoming overwhelmed. By focusing on the present moment, yoga cultivates a sense of inner peace and helps women to develop emotional resilience. Emotional release and processing is another great benefit. So pregnancy can bring up a variety of emotions, including joy, excitement, fear, uncertainty, and yoga really provides a safe and supportive space for emotional release and processing. And the physical movement, breath work, and meditation that we do in yoga together can really help release tension and stagnant emotions, and it allows for a more balanced emotional state. Now, hormonal balance is another great support that yoga does. So hormones really play a very significant role in regulating the emotions, specifically in women. And the hormonal shifts during pregnancy impacts the mood and the emotional well-being of mom. So practicing yoga, some yoga practices such as deep breathing and gentle movements really help balance those hormones as a result of reduced stress and reduced stress hormones. And then it promotes release of endorphins, which are known as feel-good hormones. So with a combination of certain practices and vice versa, the effect of those practices ultimately leads to a lot of feel-good factors as well as physically balancing the hormones altogether. So now coming on to the next thing would be self-care. So self-care and self-compassion. So pregnancy is a time when women do need to prioritize self-care and self-compassion. And yoga does promote self-care really by encouraging the mothers to listen to their body and rest when it's needed and honor their physical and emotional boundaries. And through yoga, women can develop a nurturing relationship with themselves, fostering self-acceptance, self-love, and compassion. The connection with the baby is another great benefit of yoga that it provides for pregnant mothers. So yoga provides really an opportunity to establish a deeper connection with the growing baby. And through meditation, visualization, and gentle moments, women can create a sacred space to bond with their unborn child. And this connection fosters a sense of emotional well-being and nurturing environment for both mother and the baby. Community support is another add-on. So engaging in prenatal yoga classes or joining pregnancy-specific pregnancy yoga-specific communities, all those allows the mothers to connect more with other expecting mothers and sharing their experiences, concerns, and sharing the joy with other moms who are going through similar journey can really provide a lot of emotional support and validation and also sense of belonging. It also helps cultivate mindfulness during pregnancy. So mindfulness during pregnancy can be a really valuable practice for the mothers as it really promotes the present moment awareness, emotional balance, and overall well-being. Mindfulness involves intentionally paying attention to the present moment with curiosity and non-judgment. So some of the ways in which prenatal yoga does develop mothers' mindfulness awareness is are two of them. So one way is creating a sense of body awareness. So pregnancy really brings about significant physical changes, and mindfulness does help the mom to tune into their body and become more aware of sensation, movement, and changes. So taking some moments throughout the day to pause, to close their eyes and observe the sensation within their body can really foster a deeper connection with the growing baby and also enhancing the pregnancy experience. Breath awareness also becomes more present for the moms by practicing yoga. So mindful breathing is a fundamental aspect of mindfulness practice. And taking the time to focus on breath does really help anchor our attention to the present moment and creates a sense of calm. And paying attention to the natural rhythm of our breath, through that a feeling of the rise and the fall of the abdomen, and absorbing the sensations of the breath entering and leaving our body. All of this can be really grounding and soothing. Mindful movement is another great benefit and add-on of the yoga practice and mindfulness practice. So engaging into gentle and mindful movement practices like, we can do walking meditation, or even while practicing prenatal yoga, being very, very mindful of our breath and transitions. All of this allows us to bring more mindfulness into our physical activity. And as we move and pay attention to the sensations in our body, the rhythm of our breath, the connection between our movements and the baby, all of this fosters a sense of connection, relaxation, and mind-body integration for the mother. Eating mindfully is another add-on from the yogic lifestyle. So pregnancy does bring a lot of changes in appetite and also brings a lot of cravings at times. And eating mindfully becomes very crucial at this stage, because eating mindfully will involve, paying attention to the taste, texture, and the nourishment of the food that the mom is consuming. So slowing down and savoring each bite, noticing the flavor and the sensations in our mouth, all of this becomes a great beneficial tool for the mom to be in nourishing her own body and the baby inside the womb. So mindful eating really enhances her connection to the nourishment that she's providing to her own body and the baby's body. And also that brings a very healthy relationship, uplifts the very healthy relationship with food also. Another benefit that occurs is the emotion and thought observation. So pregnancy can bring about a range of emotions and thoughts, and mindfulness really allows the mother to observe these experiences without judgment or attachment. And when emotion arise, we simply notice them with curiosity and self-compassion. Similarly, when we observe our thoughts as passing mental events without getting caught up in their content, then this practice allows to cultivate emotional resilience and reduce reactivity to challenging emotions. Meditation and guided imagery is another add-on. So incorporating meditation and guided imagery into our daily routine becomes very beneficial for cultivating mindfulness. So setting aside dedicated time each day to sit in stillness, focusing on our breath, and using guided meditation specifically designed for pregnancy can be greatly beneficial, especially for the would-be moms. So meditation can help quiet the mind, reduce the stress, enhancing the emotional well-being. All of this together becomes a great practice and great contribution to the health of the pregnant mother. Gratitude practice is another great practice inside of a yogic lifestyle that contributes a lot to a mom's journey. And as pregnancy is a unique and transformative time and experience for mom, to practicing gratitudes can involve, intentionally acknowledging and appreciating the blessings, the joy, and the beauty of this journey. And also take few moments each day to reflect on the aspects of pregnancy that mothers can choose to feel grateful for, such as miracle of life growing within them, and the support of loved ones they have, or the moments of connection with the baby. All of these small things and moments that we can be grateful for, and we can encourage the moms to be grateful for. And even if there is their pregnancy journey, has some upheavals, and they're going through all kind of ups and downs, gratitude practice always remind us that if there are 10 things going wrong, but there are still 9 going well and good. So that's where gratitude practice contribute a lot and allows us to see the positive picture in a larger manner than focusing on the negative ones. So in natural mindfulness practice as part of a yogic lifestyle is a great practice and a great contributor to a mom's journey. It's important to remember that mindfulness is a practice that takes time and patience. And starting with small moments of mindfulness throughout the day and gradually expanding onto our practice can be really beneficial. And there are also specific prenatal mindfulness programs and classes that are available that can provide guidance and support on mindfulness journey during pregnancy. So if moms chooses to expand on this particular aspect or practice, they can always choose to learn more about them through different resources that are available out there. Harnessing pranic energy is another great benefit of yoga. So pranic energy, also known as the life force energy or vital energy. Uh, so during pregnancy, it can be a very powerful practice to support the well-being of mom and the baby. So in yogic philosophy, prana is considered the subtle energy that permeates all aspects of existence. So some of the way we can harness and enhance the pranic energy during pregnancy, the first and the foremost is by pranayama, the breathing practice. The pranayama practices involves conscious control and manipulation of breath to enhance the flow of prana or the life force energy in our body. So deep, slow and mindful breathing exercises like diaphragmatic breathing or alternative nostril breathing can really help balance and increase the flow of prana in the body. And these practices also calm the mind, reduce stress, and promote sense of vitality in our overall well-being. Meditation and visualization is another great tool to enhance the level of pranic energy in the body. Now, meditation is a very powerful tool that really helps us to quiet the mind and gives us opportunity to turn inward, especially for the expectant mothers who can really tap into the subtle energy within themselves. And when we use guided visualization that focus on the energy flow, such as maybe imagining the bright and radiant light expanding within the body, and a light covering around the womb, golden light nurturing the baby. All of these kind of visualization can really help enhance the awareness of the developing baby in the body, and also increase the circulation of prana into the mom's body as well as into the baby's body. Now, the yogic asana practices also plays a great role in enhancing the pranic energy. So the practice of yoga asana, especially during the pregnancy, can help channel and balance pranic energy both into the mother and into the baby. So when we do any kind of gentle twists, hip openers, stretches, or heart opening postures, all of this stimulates the flow of prana into the body, and these poses also helps alleviating any kind of physical discomfort and also enhances the blood circulation, and it does promote overall vitality also. And at the same time, since there are 72,000 energetic pathways called nadis in our body, when we practice, stretching postures, all the yoga postures actually have a great role to play in enhancing the flow of pranic energy in the body. So any kind of energetic blockages present in the body begins to open up by themselves as you practice more deeply and slowly. Now, the great benefit of practicing yoga while being pregnant is that we are, it kind of becomes compulsive for the mothers to practice mindfully, slow down, breathe into each posture. Otherwise, when you are practicing yoga when you are not pregnant, you can brush over things very quickly. You don't need to specifically stop and mindfully breathe into each posture, which in itself is not a great practice, because yoga is not about rushing over things. Yoga is really about breathing and relaxing into postures, like Patanjali says, Stiram Sukhanam Asana. So sthir means stillness, and sukh means you're at ease, and asana means posture. So you have to stabilize and find that space of ease and stillness into each asana, and that is yoga. So that is what the Patanjali Yoga Sutras also says about yoga. So during pregnancy, this becomes so true because mom really get that opportunity to slow down and breathe. And the more you can be at stillness and at peace inside the hospital, that's when the pranic flows enhances a lot more. Now, mindful movement and dance is another great add-on trauma yoga practice or yogic lifestyle for pregnant women. So, engaging into mindful movement practices like gentle dance and or flow, just flowing with the body's movement, just surrendering to how body wants to move, surrendering to the feminine creative energy in the body. All of that can really help activate and circulate the pranic energy in the body. And moving the body with awareness and intention allows the prana to flow more freely. So dancing in particular can be a very joyful and expressive way to connect with the life force energy within and celebrate the transformative journey of pregnancy. Nurturing and self-care practices. So practicing self-care activities that replenish and rejuvenate the body, mind, and spirit can also support the cultivation of pranic energy. This might include warm baths, receiving prenatal massages, or getting a gentle self-massage with oils, doing self-abhyanga, or engaging into nature walks, or spending time in nurturing environments. All of these activities can also nourish and replenish the energy reserves and allow the pranic flow or pranic energy to flourish within the body. Connecting with nature is another great part of yogic lifestyle that allows the mothers to enhance the pranic flow in the body. So when we spend time in nature and connect with the elements, that allows us to attune to the natural flow of prana that is flowing outside within the nature, also allows us to connect to the prana that is flowing within us, and we become kind of in a state of union with nature at that time. So when we take walks in green spaces and spend time near water or simply sit outdoors and observe the surrounding, all of this as a whole becomes a very rich source of pranic energy and inspires a deep connection and vitality within us. Now, rest and rejuvenation is another great way to balance the pranic energy. So, for balancing the pranic energy during a pregnancy can involve, honoring the need for rest and rejuvenation. So, pregnancy is a time of heightened energy demands, and adequate rest is so essential to replenish and preserve the prana. So, prioritizing sleep, taking breaks whenever needed, and listening to the body's signal for rest, all those really contributes. So quality rest really allows the pranic energy to regenerate and support the overall well-being of the mom. So it's really important to know that each pregnancy is unique, and it would be essential to listen to the body for mom and adapt to practices that suits the individual need and comfort of each mom. And we can always consult the doctor or the healthcare provider before engaging into any new practices that we are suggesting to the mothers, if they require some medical clearances, specifically if they have some medical conditions. So just focusing on that before introducing any kind of practices to mothers, it's our responsibility to check that it works for them and it's safe and comfortable for each mom separately and individually. Now, enhancing the digestive health. So enhancing digestive health is also very crucial for overall well-being for mom, and adopting a yogic lifestyle can really offer various practices that promotes a healthy digestive system. And some of those would be, number one is mindful eating. So mindful eating, when we practice mindful eating, we are really practicing a very core, fundamental, foundational understanding or philosophy of yoga. We are promoting, enhancing our sense of mindfulness even while eating, and that is what yoga says. That we need to stay aware each moment, not just on the mat. So when we eat and focus on the food that we are consuming, and we slow down and savor through each bite and chew the food thoroughly, all of this allows us to be present with the process of nourishing our body and helps us digest more better and allow the body to properly assimilate the nutrients to every organ and every other part of the body. Now, yogasanas. So some of the yogasanas does stimulate digestive system and promote healthy digestion. So it's like twisting postures, gentle twisting postures that we practice in yoga, or Pavanmuktasana, half Pavanmuktasana, happy baby pose, child pose. All of that massages the abdominal organs and does improve digestion, and also has a calming effect on our overall system. Now, Agni activation is another benefit. So according to Ayurveda, Agni refers to the digestive fire responsible for digestion and assimilation of food. So to enhance the digestive health, it's really important to support and balance the Agni. So some of the practices that activate Agni or digestive fire is drinking warm water with lemon in the morning, consuming digestive spices like ginger, cumin, turmeric, and practicing Agni Saga, which involves conscious abdominal contraction to strengthen the digestive system fire. All these are part of yogic lifestyle or Ayurvedic lifestyle, which does help digestive health. Though Agni Sara specifically cannot be practiced during pregnancy, but we can still use other practices like if the mother is comfortable with drinking lukewarm water with lemon, or using spices like ginger, cumin, turmeric. Based on her own personal choice and preferences, we can use Ayurvedic cooking lifestyle in favor of digestion for our system. Now, pranayama is also great for helping with digestion, and when we do proper oxygenation of our body, it does improve blood circulation and promote healthy functioning of the digestive organs. And regular pranayama practice does also reduce bloating and indigestion and other digestive discomfort. Now, Yoga Nidra is another practice that we can use we can use to promote deep rest and relaxation in the body. And since it reduces the stress and anxiety, it has a direct impact on our digestive health. Because when we are not in a rest mode, our body is contracted and stressed. Then the body does not give the right signals to release or eliminate the food that time. So whenever the body can only eliminate toxins from the body properly when we are way more relaxed and centered. So by relieving stress, Yoga Nidra indirectly supports the healthy digestion and the body's ability to absorb and assimilate nutrients. Meditation and also stress reduction. So chronic stress can negatively and does negatively affect the digestion. And when we engage into regular meditation practice, It reduces the stress, promotes a sense of relaxation, and specific mindfulness meditation practices encourages the present moment awareness and helps cultivate a calmer state in the mind, which can positively impact the digestive function. Now, hydration is another great add-on. So, adequate hydration is essential for digestion, and drinking sufficient water throughout the days helps soften stool and prevent constipation and maintain overall digestive health. So, just an add-on that when we are drinking water, that's where adding, Ayurvedic understanding to this becomes so great, because Ayurveda suggests to opt for room temperature or warm water, as cold water can dampen the digestive fire. Now, balanced diet is also another add-on that includes, when we include foods which are plenty of fruits and vegetables, fiber-rich foods, all of that really supports healthy digestion. And when we are when we choose to avoid all the rajasic food or tamasic foods, like processed foods and foods with excessive sugar or unhealthy fat or non-vegetarian food, all that does really help us maintain a good gut health. And we can always include rich probiotic foods such as fermented yogurts or fermented vegetables to promote healthy gut microbiome. And we need to remember that each mother's digestive system is going to be unique, as each person's digestive system is anyway so unique. So it's really important that the mothers choose to listen to their body and make choices that works best for them. So, and if they have a specific digestive concern or condition, then we would always have to advise them to consult their doctors professionally. And so we just don't have to rely on the yogic practice or yogic lifestyle. But at the same time, if they have something that is of concern to them in their digestive health or overall health, then we should know when to suggest them to get in touch with the doctor. Yoga also promotes restful sleep. So, promoting restful sleep during pregnancy is so essential for overall well-being of both mom and the baby. So, however, hormonal changes, physical discomfort, and emotional fluctuation can make it challenging for pregnant women to get adequate quality sleep. But when we incorporate yogic principles and practices, that can still help moms to have some restful sleep routine. And some of the strategies that can promote better sleep during pregnancy would be few relaxation techniques that we can use before time to calm the mind and prepare the body, and practices such as deep breathing exercises, or which are part of the yogic breathing practices, and progressive muscle relaxation, which we do in yoga nidra, and some gentle stretching asanas, or we can use guided relaxation meditation that can help release tension from the body and promote a sense of relaxation. And all these practices would induce a sense of calm in the body. And we can also choose to do 21 times Om chanting prior to going to bed, because that brings the mothers into a space of stillness, and that would allow them to just calm down and set the tone right for going to the bed. Now, creating a soothing sleep environment is also one add-on technique that we can use here. And so creating a sleep-friendly environment that promotes sense of relaxation, and number one there would be to keep the room cool, dark, and quiet, and using comfortable pillows and supportive mattresses to elevate any kind of physical discomfort. And we can also consider, using essential oils like lavender, chamomile, which has calming properties for soothing atmosphere. So all this can be practices can be part of our ritualistic yogic routine to, promote a sense of restful sleep. Practicing niyama or discipline here, some kind of discipline in the bedtime routine can really add on to our sleep, restful sleep. So when we establish a consistent bedtime routine to signal our body that it's time to sleep, and then engage in relaxing activities like reading a book or having the warm bath or before the bed, or listening to soft music or a yoga nidra, and then maintaining the consistency and repetition of the same program will help our body to tune in and give signal each time that it's time to sleep and get into the rest mode. We can also incorporate gentle yoga stretching prior to bedtime that will help release any kind of physical tension and prepare our body for rest. And we can focus on sport poses like child pose, or repeat the kind, which is legs up on the wall pose, and supported reclining butterfly. All these postures are great for releasing any kind of strain from the body.